Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. The West Coast is in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, is in the building.
What's poppin', bro?
Oh, no, my
Thank
God.
you for
What's
having
up?
me.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
I got to start by prefacing that he got in on a 7 a.m. flight today. Like, he got in at 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Took a nap, and now we're here doing the interview, man. So you a better man than me.
I'm still sleeping right now.
Just like a little bit. I'm like really bad on like if I take like those really early in the morning flights, like I'll try to like power through the entire day, and then by like 9-10 o'clock, I'm like out.
Bro, I was trying. Frisco fell asleep for a bit, and me and Brandon and I were like, oh, no, we're still good. But after we ate, bro, it hit me. I'm tired.
Oh, you got the itis?
Yeah, I got that. Oh, what we eat? Yeah, Bubbies. Yeah.
Oh, you had Bubbies?
I ate huevos rancheros, bro.
Oh, you played yourself, bro. Bubbies is gonna put you like straight to sleep, bro. That's really like straight to sleep food. You gonna get the ill after that.
And we smoked a blunt after. Fire blunt, so.
Oh, you're a bro. What? I don't know why you were surprised that you fell asleep. You like, we good, but like you have Bubbies and you smoke weed. Like that's like a recipe for just like, yo, I'm really about to go to sleep for like the next 8 hours maybe.
That's facts.
But I'm happy to have you here, bro. Like it's exciting to see you put out new music. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really seen like a lot of interviews from you lately. Like when I was doing like my research on like past interviews you did, like obviously I saw like the Vlad interview from like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer than that. But you've been kind of like staying out of like the media stuff lately.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while, bro, for sure. I think I've only done the past few months probably like two.
Yeah, there was like one or two that I peeped. There was like a podcast.
Yeah,
yeah, I peeped that too.
So very little, but I'm back on the streets.
You're back to working.
Yeah.
Why have you been like, I guess, shying away from like doing like the media stuff? Because there was also like that period of time where you weren't putting out music too. Was there a correlation between like the two?
I mean, recently I was just working on a new project, the one that I just dropped, Sunshine in the Bag. For a while, that's kind of like where all my focus was going to. So I wasn't posting much, but when I wasn't dropping for a while, yeah, I was just out. I was out the game for a little bit.
Why were you out the game?
I was just plotting, figuring out the next big plan. But yeah, I still haven't got it. I'm still working on it, but.
What do you mean you still? I love the EP, and like when I think about like even that time that you went away though, like it kind of like in a way worked out too because like the whole world ended up getting shut down in that period of time too. So like I feel like it kind of like even if you went away for like a year or two, like it gave you like that extension. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it worked. It was like a little vacay for a little bit, for sure.
It's like when you're in school and like the professor's like, you have an extension on your paper, like you don't gotta turn that in tomorrow. You can turn it in like next week. That's what I feel like the pandemic was for you. Like, it gave you probably more time to like.
It did. I was chilling, bro. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. For a lot of people didn't like it, but I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of, not in a bad way, but I was kind of glad it happened.
I feel like it forces you to like sit. It forced us to like sit with ourselves and like kind of like learn about ourselves. And
most definitely. I agree.
I also kind of just like being home all day for like.
I love that shit. You know, bro, I love staying home. It feels good. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Plus, I mean, I get all my work done from home too. You know what I'm saying? So I be chilling. I love home.
No LA traffic.
Yeah, the worst.
No New York traffic. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember like at the height of the pandemic, like I actually drove into Manhattan once just to kind of like see what it was like. Cause I was bored one day. I was like, I'm gonna go for like a really long drive. And I drove all the way into Manhattan and like the streets were empty. And I'm like, yo, I really just did like a whole loop from like where I live to Manhattan to back home in like at least a quarter of the time that it used to be with traffic. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's so crazy how like.
Honestly, I enjoy the traffic here. We were in traffic for like an hour and a half after the flight, but it was dope. You know, it was fast too. It went by fast. Like LA traffic, I'd be like, I want to smoke. I need to, damn, I hate this shit. But here was cool.
I think you're the first person ever who's come on this show and said that they like New York City traffic.
It was good.
I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm like a little concerned now about like why you're just on my show talking about like, yo, New York City traffic is great. What
that shit's lit, bro.
What airport you flew in from?
LAX to JFK.
Oh hell no! You was on the Belt Parkway you were either on the Belt Parkway or the Van Wyck Expressway, and it doesn't.
It was bad.
It doesn't even matter which one you was on because they both suck.
It was bad.
It doesn't even matter which one you was on.
It was literally only like 10 miles too. Because I remember looking, I was like, damn, it's only 10 miles and it's that long?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, but it was cool. I liked it.
How many times you been to New York before this?
Once. This is my second time.
Oh, this is your second time?
Yeah.
How old were you the first time you was here? It's like what, probably like 2017, 2018-ish?
Yeah, I want to say I was like 20 probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I was probably like 20 years old, 21
21.
probably.
So
Yeah.
what are you doing around this time? Obviously, you're promoting the project, you're doing
Yeah.
interviews and stuff like that. But what else are you doing out here?
I got a clothing line that I'm working on. It's called Good Kids. This
Yeah, I was
one
about to
here.
ask.
Yeah.
That has fire, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's my new clothing line that I'm working on. Working on a few other businesses. I got a business with my homie called Juice Pack. So
Okay.
working on a few things. You know
What's
what I'm
Juice
saying?
Pack?
It's a tree.
Oh,
Yeah,
fire,
yeah,
fire.
yeah. You know
Right,
what I'm
you're from
saying?
California.
Yeah,
It's
of course. You
legal.
know what I
Of
mean?
course, it makes
It's
sense.
legal here too, right?
Yes,
Oh,
to some
lit.
extent. It's like weird how the right, Rob. It's like weird how the rules work. I don't think it's like completely legal in the stores yet,
Where
but like you can walk around and smoke within.
it's not like federally
Huh? What'd
legal.
you say? It's decriminalized.
Oh,
There you go.
lit.
Yeah.
Lit.
So, like, you
Yeah,
can
I
walk
was.
around and smoking like it's fine, but
That's what I was doing. Last time I came, bro, we were scared. We were like trying to be low key. We were hiding. We were in those little things like the people who ride the bikes and you're in the back.
Yeah.
We were hiding in there smoking, like, you know what I mean? But this time I was walking with a cup and like my joint in my hand.
it's
But-
honestly when they first
Oh, cool.
decriminalized it, we was still doing that shit. 'Cause we were just like the cop would roll by, we'd be like shit, and then like, but like then we're like, oh wait, it's decriminalized. Like they can't really do anything unless it's like more than like. I mean, if we're walking around like one of the big packs, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel like they can like stop us. But like if
That's
it's just
crazy.
like a joint or it's just like like
Yeah.
they can't stop you now.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
So tell me about this. When did this start? When did the clothing brand start?
This started probably like 5-8 months ago, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was getting it trademarked and everything. Now everything's going through. So I actually just got a drop done. I just replied to the guy about it literally like an hour ago about the last final design. Just approved it, but I should have it by the next 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna start dropping again.
So what is it? It's just hats or it's everything?
No, it's everything. Yeah, I'm doing like right now. I just talked to some people. I'm doing duffel bags. I got
Fire.
sandals. I'm doing like what else am I making? I'm making like beanie type of thing, like the bacalav
Okay, I
type
know
of
what
stuff.
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
those crazy ones. Doing like a bandana, everything. Yeah, everything I could possibly think of.
Is this always something you want to do?
Yeah, I love clothes.
Mhm.
I love like you know what I'm saying, like the fashion stuff or whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, most definitely.
Did you just need like that push to get into it?
No, I've always been into it. I had another line that I was doing, but I had some legal problems with it, so I had to
Okay.
kind of just step to the side and just start something where I had full control of. So that's where I'm at now.
That's what you learned from like the first time around.
I learned it, and yeah, bro, that's the first thing I did this second time around. Yeah,
You're like,
bro.
I'm the only
Yeah.
one owning this. I'm the only one owning this shit.
I just had to trademark it immediately. You know what I mean? That was my that was where I messed up last time. So, you know what I mean? But thank God we're past that. You know, I got fire clothing coming out. Like
No,
it's
I'm like obsessed
so
with
like.
this hat. That
Thank
shit
you,
is
bro.
fire.
Thank you. I actually I'm getting hats like this made but different colors. Cause this is like something that I got in like the downtown. You know, like where they have a bunch of stuff. So I'm actually getting some custom stuff made. You know, like different
Tough.
colors and all that. Yeah, it's fire.
Tough.
It's really fire.
How long you been with Def Jam now?
Probably like a year.
Oh, a year. Okay, so
Yeah,
this is still
about a year.
pretty recent.
Yeah. It's pretty new. It's my first time here since I've signed with them.
Really? Oh, so you're gonna
yeah.
go visit the offices?
I
and
think
all that
so.
Stuff?
Hopefully.
Dope. I was funny because somebody from Def Jam literally just called me, and I'm like, I wonder if they're calling me about you. They're calling me about
Oh,
another
word?
artist that I'm supposed
Oh,
to have
word?
later this week. But I'm like, I was like, I wonder if they're about to ask me about OHNO, and then it was about something else. But I was like, I wonder if he's even visited like the offices here in New York yet. But that's cool that you're gonna finally get to go and check it out. And shit like
Yeah,
that.
I'm excited about it. Bro. It's pretty. Growing up, my favorite game was Def Jam Fight for
I
New
wrote
York.
that down, yeah, because I saw you tweeting about it and shit.
Bro, that was my favorite game ever. Still to this day, it's like one of my favorite games. You know what I mean? But so like to be signed to it is like lit. So now being here, I'm like, oh hell yeah. I was saying I was all tight.
Did you see the tweet where they were like, "Oh, which one would you want?" And it was they made like other versions of the
Yeah.
games, like ATL Chicago.
Yeah, I saw
some
that.
other shit.
I commented. I
Yeah,
had to.
What did you say?
I said I said that their games that because they had like Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam
Yeah.
Fight for New York. They had 2 other ones, I think. I pretty much just commented that all their games are dope. Like just drop another one, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Me personally, I mean, I would love to see the LA one.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like add me on it. Nah, I'm just kidding. But nah, yeah, that'd be tight though. LA would be
I
fire.
think when they tweeted that shit, I was like, all right, y'all can't just like tweet about this and like joke, not even like joke about it, but like you can't be like, oh,
real.
which one would y'all have want, and be like, then not make it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like the commercial with the guy hanging the dollar. It's like, yo, you got to be quicker than that. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, like don't post this shit and then talk and like bring me nostalgia, and then like not make a new game.
Yeah, hopefully they do. Like honestly, if they do, I'm on it. I'm gonna buy that. I mean, I'm gonna pre-order everything.
When
Feel
Fredo
me?
Bang when Fredo Bang was here, because he's on Def Jam too.
Uh-huh.
I asked Fredo like who he would want to see on the roster. Obviously, besides yourself, else would you want to see on the roster for that
On
game?
that game,
Yeah.
probably like I think it'd be dope if like Kanye was on it, Dave East.
Mhm.
I think those two would be fire. You know?
Kanye's special move would be like some real spiritual, like,
Yeah,
godly shit.
that'd
Like,
be
it's-
tight. They should do some funny shit for his. That'd be
it's either
dope.
gonna be one or two. It's either gonna be like really serious and really like spiritual, like godly, or
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a meme.
Yo, but that'd be lit though.
Nah, I ain't
That'd
gonna
be
lie.
lit though.
That shit would be tough. When you signed with them, did you have new music out at the time, or this was like right before you started putting out new music?
This is I had a little bit of music. I had a
Okay, so
little
it was like
bit,
you
yeah,
had come back already, but like you had to
Yeah.
put like out like a ton of music. Like,
Yeah, no,
obviously
yeah,
projects or anything like
yeah,
that.
not a bunch.
Okay.
But a good amount though. You know what I'm saying? I have a bunch of music from before, just since I was like a kid and stuff like that. I have a huge discography, but from when I signed, I didn't release much around that time. Yeah.
Okay. So what? They just reached out to you and like, or you were just like in the process of like taking meetings and things like that.
Yeah, so my manager Frisco and I were taking a lot of meetings, and then we met up with another one of my managers, Mojo, right, and Brandon, and then they linked up with Steve Rifkin and
Oh, dope.
brought it in, and yeah, just made it happen.
Made the magic happen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now we're here.
That's fire. I also peeped that your song got used in an ABC show.
Oh, Queens.
Yeah,
Wait, Queens.
Queens.
Was it?
Queens.
Yeah, yeah.
What part of it?
What song was? Oh, actually, I did like a custom song for it. It was called Prepárate. It's really dope. It's just I actually really enjoyed the track. And it was different from what I usually do. It was more like a louder like track. Like I like brought my voice out more. It was just different, you know. But they've actually not ABC but TV shows have used a lot of my songs before. Yeah. But yeah, it's really dope, bro. I think it's tight.
I like I watched your TikTok about it where you're like, oh, they use like
yeah.
some of my song. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Just-
but I saw that they
yeah.
released like they actually like released I think the full version on DSP.
They
too.
did, yeah.
And it has like the Queens thing
Yeah,
on
they
it
did.
too. Yeah, I peeped that. a little
But they
bit
did for the show.
Mhm.
They didn't even use my. Well, they used one word where I just say like one word, but
They use like your back. They use
Hey,
just, like
but
background vocals.
I'm
right?
just happy to be there. You know, I'm just happy to be
Right.
on it, bro. I'm there.
What other shows have you used the music before?
Euphoria, like Trailer Park Boys, Jersey Shore.
Trailer Park Boys is.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
funny.
that's really out of left field, but I kind of love that.
Yeah, Ozark, a bunch of like really big shows.
That's fire.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for it. It's
Because I
tight.
feel like your music has like that tone where it could be like you could really use it for like a lot of different like
Thank you.
situations, and especially Euphoria too. Like I feel
Yeah.
like Euphoria is like the perfect show for it.
I was so shocked when they used it, bro. I was like, that's tight. They actually used it like 3 times, I think.
Really?
Yeah, twice in the same episode.
Did they use it this past season or was it the
Yeah,
first
this past season.
This past season.
Yeah,
Did you watch this past season?
I did.
Did
Yeah,
you like it?
I did. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it took
like
me a
it.
while to get into this season because like I felt like the first episode it was just like a lot of panning at people, and I was like, okay, this is cool, like, but it was just like mad like close up, like it would just be like mad just singular shots of just people like not interacting with each other. I'd be like, what is
I
going
didn't
on?
like that. I didn't. That was the only thing from the show I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was.
Once
That
the
was the
plot got
only
going.
thing. Yeah, once like the actual show was good, you know what I mean? But like I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like the first episode too.
Yeah, and like there's a bunch of scenes like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like there'll be rant. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. And it's just like you're just standing there, just looking at some rant.
I'm like, please plot.
For
But I get the artistic vision and I really like it. Don't get me wrong. I like the
Yeah.
artistic vision, but like, can I get a little meat to this
Yeah.
to this story, please? Like, it's like I'm like we're 10 seconds into this like solo shot of Rue just staring at Jules.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and like some heavenly light coming from behind.
there's shots like that, right? That are like you don't want to see too much of, and then there's shots that you're just like, I really don't care to see this. You know, like it'll be like a naked person just standing there. You're just for literally like you said, like 15 seconds. For no reason, it's just like, you could change the scene now, you know?
Yeah.
like,
we could do like a conversation scene.
Yeah.
But I think that's really cool that your shit was included in that. That's fire.
yeah,
bro.
it's dope. Thank you.
So you put out this EP, right? So you've been working on this EP for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously it's like, EP back, right? How do you feel now that it's out into the world? Like, how do you feel now that people are receiving it? Do you feel happy with it? Do you feel like you could have done more? Like, what's going through your head now that it's out and people are digesting it?
I mean, I always feel like I could do more.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm my worst critic, so I feel like I got a lot more in me. I really like the project. I think it's super fire. I'm really happy that it's finally out because I was waiting for it to drop. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm already excited about my next project. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I'm literally already like, yo, let's go. I'm ready for it. You feel me? But yeah,
I like I like how you do like you sing in English and Spanish too.
yeah.
That's
Thank
like
you.
that's always been something you've done since like the beginning of your career too, or like
Um,
early days also, or is it something that you adopted like more?
I was always a okay. So in the beginning, I didn't really do it. I had friends who would get into it. You know what I'm saying? But before it became cool or like it became the thing, I did get into it. You know, I started dropping Spanish music and stuff like that. And lately, I've been doing it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I've grown to like it a lot more. And yeah, it's definitely half of my sound Spanish and English. That's all I do.
Mhm.
So
Spanish
yeah,
market is huge too.
huge, most definitely.
Like bigger than like hip hop, bigger than
Yeah.
a lot of shit. Like
Hip hop is actually their favorite sound out there. It's
but
not even like pop or anything like
it's
that.
like
It's
reggaeton and like shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
for sure reggaeton. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in Mexico though, they really like that boom bap rap hip hop type stuff.
Really.
They love it. Yeah, like the really gritty type of sound.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I started with too. I love that shit.
And then
That
you
boom bap.
transition into like obviously like that like the feel good and kind of
Yeah,
like vibey music
exactly.
we have now.
Yeah, more commercial,
More
mainstream.
commercial, more commercial. Do you ever wish that you could go back and do like that type of sound too, or do you think you ever
um,
will go back to like maybe doing some like I don't know, I want to say boom bappy, but like something along those like lines, like
Yeah. I mean, I still do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's forever me. Like I always love that sound. So yeah, I literally still do it randomly. You know
who
what I
were
mean?
some Spanish artists that you want to get up with since I feel like you've been kind of like doing mostly the Spanish stuff now too.
Yeah, there's actually two artists I'm trying to work with that I haven't worked with yet. Um, Mex and Santa
Okay.
Fe Clan.
Yep.
And there's two female artists too. There's Kazu and Mariah.
Okay.
Those are pretty much like the Spanish artists I'm trying to work with right
I
now.
don't think I know. I don't think I know the female artists. I've heard of the male ones.
Uh, they're for sure. They've made noise. They for sure making noise.
Where are they from?
Mariah's from I think Florida. I could be
Florida,
wrong.
okay.
I could be wrong, bro. To be honest, but and then the other girl is from. Damn, I don't even want to say. I don't want to be wrong.
No,
I don't want to be wrong.
We know Mariah's from Florida.
Maybe I don't know.
We know Mariah's from Florida. So I mean, like that's like you gotta send me these people because I
Yeah,
want to check
most
them out
definitely.
too.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, it's super fire. It's for sure the sound from over there. You know what I mean? They love it. They love their music. So
I
super
know, like
fire.
when you see like the concerts and shit like that, and I'll even be like, it'll be like not even like a random country, but like you'll see like I don't know, like obviously like Bad Bunny like obviously brings that crowd everywhere, but then
Hell
when you
yeah.
see like Karol G and or like Anuel and they go to like some South American countries and you like
Yeah.
see like I don't know like I'm trying to think like what's a recent show that like let's say if they did a show in like Chile, right? And like you see the crowd that they bring out, I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit! But they
It's
bring those
different.
crowds out in every single country.
Arenas and shit like that, like
Right.
big ass crowds. No, it's so dope, yo. Like that's my dream.
It's soon come, soon
Yeah.
come.
Yeah,
Because
for real.
now I guess I'm assuming like we're talking about the next project. It's like the focus is now being consistent again.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That's my next thing, bro. Just as cliche as it sounds, consistency is really key. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like that's what it's all about. So I'm about to really start. I'm just about to
What?
unleash. Yeah, bro. I'm about to just go crazy. Not just music, like music videos, clothing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Just I got so much content, TikToks, all that stuff.
I know. I just like spent like a half hour like scrolling through your TikTok earlier. I was
Do you
just
like
like,
TikTok?
I love TikTok.
Word?
Yeah, I love TikTok. I feel like TikTok's the best place for artists right now.
Word? Yeah, most definitely for sure. I'm starting to realize that too. My boys told me about it like 2 years ago, and he told me to stick to that, and I didn't. But now it's not too late. You know, it's not ever too late. You know, thank God. So I'm going in now, bro, and really attacking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it right. I know there's like a specific way to do it, so
Mm.
I want to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just like throughout my days, random funny shit happens, and I don't post. I suck at posting, so I
Yeah.
save it for TikTok now. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
And I, cause they like funny shit on there, you know. So
Yeah.
I just post the funny shit.
I remember. I think it was like when I first started this show. It was like one of the first 15 guests that I had on the show, and she was talking about TikTok, and it was like 2018, and I'm like,
Oh shit!
and it's funny to see how far
crazy.
TikTok has come since like, because we were joking about TikTok at the time, like we didn't hate it,
That girl knew
like,
what's up. She was on.
Yeah, like we didn't hate it, but we were like making fun of it.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like when I it was like sometime during the pandemic, like I went back and looked at some of my old interviews, and I looked at the headline. It was us talking about TikTok, and I watched the thing, and I was like, wow, like we was really talking about TikTok in 2018.
That's
and then
wild.
like now you look at where it is now, where it's like, you know, TikTok is like where people look to like really break songs.
Yeah, for sure it is, bro. For sure it is. It's literally. Yeah, I feel like I think people spend most time on TikTok now more than any other platform.
I definitely do.
Yeah. But like even back then when my friend was telling me to get on it, I was like, nah, it's a bunch of dancing. I don't dance, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not gonna do that shit, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of shit.
It's just a generalization of what people like. They'd be like, "Oh, TikTok dances," so they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, TikTok's just a dancing app." But like, there's like mad like the other night I like ended up on a deep dive on like Egyptian culture on TikTok.
Yeah, bro.
Like I just found this guy who goes through Egypt and like starts explaining all like the like hieroglyphics and shit. And I was really just for an hour like in bed, just like this is the most entertaining shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like no TikTok dances at all.
Yeah, I literally get stuck with a bunch of conspiracy theory shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, straight up, bro. And shout out to TikTok. I love how like when you're scrolling for too long, that random person pops up and they're like, "You've been like, hold on, you've been scrolling too long." Bro, I love that shit. Every time I see that, I'm like, "You're right," and I exit out. I'm like, all right, but sometimes I'm just like, I just keep scrolling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
you ever see the comments of that video too? They'd be like, "Fuck you, guy." And it's just like it just keeps scrolling. I'll see him. I'll be like, "Stop judging me," and I'll just keep going.
That's hilarious.
Or I'll get like really deep into like comic book TikTok, and I'll just get stuck in there. I'll be like, because sometimes like there'll be like a person they'll like break down an entire comic book like issue by issue, and it'll be like a 10-part series, and I'm like, oh, I'm invested. Or like the conspiracy videos where it's like this is part 1 of 15, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm in.
I know, for real. Those are good, bro. I hate it. So good though.
At least it doesn't get distract you from doing your music. At least we still got the music at the end of the day.
Facts.
So we're working on a new project right now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Tell me about it. What are we doing with it?
Yeah, I actually started on it recently, probably like last week.
Okay.
I got one of my boys, 92. He's from Canada.
Dope.
He's helping me work on it. I got a few other producers too. Still trying to figure out who's gonna officially be a part of it, but for sure I know my boy 92 is. But yeah, I'm literally doing what I did with this Sunshine in the Bag is more poppy commercial type of sound. With this next EP, it's more of the sound that I've always been doing. It's like my favorite sound to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely, however excited I was about the Sunshine in the Bag, I'm a million times more excited about this next project. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm fully ready for it. I'm gonna start dropping, like I said, consistently, probably weekly. You know what I mean? Videos, everything. So it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be crazy.
When do you think that might come out? By the end of the year, maybe?
Yeah, like September, October the latest.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Usually I drop projects on my birthday. I call them birthday present.
Your birthday?
December 20th.
December 20th. Okay.
Yeah, I've done it for like 3 years in a row, but the last 2 years I didn't. Or last year, I'm sorry. I think just the last year, or maybe it is 2 years. But I don't know. I might do it again this year, or probably not. I'll see, because I know a lot of things are not open during that time. So you know, everyone's trying to enjoy with their family and shit like that. But yeah, I'm excited though. It's gonna be fire.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
look, bro, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the good energy. We're gonna have you perform a record today.
Most definitely.
So that is already out by the time you were seeing that. Very excited for that. Before we sign off here for the day, let the people know they can follow you. Anything else you want to let them know? This camera right here. Hi, Calvin.
Yeah. What's up, Calvin? Sunshine in the Bag EP out now. Follow me everywhere at OHNO, OHNO. Yeah, go check out all my other music too. I got something for everybody. You know, I got so much music, so.
Literally something for everybody.
Yeah, literally. I got something for everybody. So check it out. You know, appreciate y'all.
Well, I appreciate you being here. Sunshine in the Bag out
Thank
now.
you, bro.
Performance out now. Go run both of those things up.
Let's go.
Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Both of those things are free. Y'all already knew that though. Till next time. OHNO on the radar. My guy.
Good Kids Click. Let's do it.
You.
Appreciate you.
Love.